The latest AIMS2 update to version 1.6.3.6 actually only brings minor fixes and optimizations. However, when I took a closer look, I discovered some classes that I have never driven or haven't driven for a long time at least. This gave me the idea for this video. Are there a few gems hidden among these cars and series that I have neglected and ignored so far?
So, I'm in last. Hello guys, P14. Let's wait for green. Here it goes. Yep. One gear, direct drive, so to say. Let's see what we can do here. Luckily, we cannot really destroy these vehicles. Ouch, guys, ouch. I don't fancy to be quick here. Just put in some, 7-8 minutes to learn the track somehow. Get a feel for it all. I've also increased my steering lock to 450 degrees. And it's all about braking as little as possible, keeping the torque up. And I think, as I can relate to that more than with most other classes and series in the game, because of, well, I've done some karting in my life, as many of you will have, so this feels quite authentic, quite genuine. It's a cool experience, not something too exhilarating. Keeping the torque up is really the issue and the challenge. Yeah. And of course not spinning or locking the rears. Not so sure about the best line. I'm wasting a lot, as you might see. Just trying to get my way around here with these guys. Have a bit of fun. Wrong side. Doesn't feel too bad. Oh, that's a tricky corner. Wow. Oh. They're braking too much here and there, or being too slow in the corners. Yeah, it's just a 100 default, so to say. I mean, it's in my opinion also a nice entry series. Doesn't take much to learn these cars. You practically sit on the ground, super low center of gravity. It's the most direct competitive driving imaginable. Yeah. I was driving, I gotta say, pretty much in the middle of the road, pretty safe line. I think you can, for good times, you will have to use much more of the track and the curbing. Be much tighter everywhere. When just now I'm starting to drive a bit more aggressively, and it already pays off. So what's that gonna be, last lap now? Yes. Double yellow. So somebody must have made something critically wrong. So I've just chosen these, for me, go-to cards. Have you tried the other ones? Maybe the shifter was, oh, someone's spun. What is the best karting class in your opinion? So, if I want to make up places, I will have to do that now. That's too winded here too. Yeah. So that's more or less it then. Race end. Okay. That's a P6. Good. Made up 8-9 places. Well, that's kind of cool. Doesn't feel much different compared to when I did it last time, which must be about 2 years ago. So I cannot really tell if the update, the patch, did anything beneficial to this class. Not exactly my center of sim racing and AIMS2 focus, as it's a bit too limited in everything, so to say. But as the entry, level to get to know driving, competitive driving at a very low speed. That's some cool class. Tell me what you think. Let's move on to the next one then. So H pattern shifter, 5 gears. First gear is actually non-existent. Second gear is with which you start. Super short. Wow. Steering, fourth, fifth, and now to the hard part, that is braking or decelerating. Have to be so careful here not to bump into them. Look at that now. Oh, one overtaking me on the right. It's so slow. 40k through that chicane. I mean, all right, maybe this track, the Londrina track, is not the perfect one. Maybe I should have picked a bit faster one, like Interlagos, for example. But yeah, I wanted to do something unusual, at least for me. And yeah, that's quite the opposite of what we just did. Namely karting. This is center of gravity is somewhat 2+ meters up in the air. Hardly any acceleration. No torque, or a lot of torque, but never where you want it to be. Yeah, and braking is... yeah. I can see the appeal, really, yeah. As always, you have to be open for that and try to learn it. And I really cannot judge if Razer did a good job here or not. The only truck racing game I played was the Mercedes truck racing, or whatever it was called. I don't know, 20 years ago? Oh, you tell me when that came out. That was quite fun, but that, at least in my memory, felt more agile. This year is the, yeah, epitome of sluggish and cumbersome, like they maybe are. I don't know. And now let's see if I can attack this guy actually under braking. Where should I brake? About 120 meters? No, I cannot. Oh, wow. Oh, there's hardly anything happening when stepping onto the brake pedal. I even reduced the brake pressure even more. And I'm also astounded how fragile these things are. Oh, and see that under braking, hardly possible to steer then. I mean, it feels like racing in slow motion, kinda. Oh. And outbraking someone is it's a real challenge, if you ask me. But let's see where I can cut a little, or let's say drive more efficiently. I should have shifted. But I mean, overall, it's really cool. That aim is to also features this series, right? It adds to the diversity, and it adds to doing 26. Yeah, for nudging him. 26. All right. That won't improve then my top speed. Let's see what it does to the aero. The track is narrow. The corners are tight. But the vehicles are, well, giants of the road. So where to go? Maybe here now. Better acceleration. Yeah, that could work out. There's something like slipstream. No, but I'm definitely quicker now. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, that's late. Oh, that's late. Oh, that's so late. Oh, that's so bad. Yeah, that's super bad. Timo, you basically forgot to brake. Ah, okay. That's damage. Wow, that is damage. You can tell. Wow. Let's try to survive. I'm in last again. Okay. That's a lesson in humility then. Is someone into truck racing? Am I driving these things completely wrong? At least now where the term elephant race is originating. Despite the damage. Okay, come on. That's gonna be my best lap. Who cares about straight steering? I only got... Oh! Same mistake again. That's cool, Timo. That's really cool. Boing! Alright. Oh, Timo! Oh. Sorry guys, I completely fucked up. To round this off, best lap was at 132.0 and my best lap was at 133.3. So I could have been there. It's sort of competitive. I had it on a iSkill 100. Yeah, but my driving was ass, right? Once again, I can see the appeal even for just something bigger. I mean, now with the new presets, it's possible basically for every series to also do more than just a weekend or a quick race. If you're into that, you may be able to do a whole championship. For me, I think these are just not my vehicles, but maybe they're your thing. I don't know. Okay then. I'm in 19th out of 21, I guess. Yeah. Here we go. With no HUD here for even more immersion. I only chose Simhub and there the modern pit stop as an overlay. Let's see how these little mini F1 cars behave and how the racing is. Ooh. Yeah. Hey. Let me live, please. Well, unlike... Oh no, really? Well, something bad must have happened. The chassis, the bodies look like, well, anachronistic. The steering wheel is pretty modern, yet it is H-pattern shifting, 5 gears. Strange combo if you ask me, but okay. I still even have a dash here. See that? 2 pages. Well, that's modern again. Oh, we're about to get ready. Yeah, here we go. Up to 3rd, that is. And now into that, shall we call it hairpin? Oh, it's more like a loop, 180 corner. And another one. I like this track pretty much. This one here has actually basically 2 apexes, if you ask me. One of my favorite Brazilian tracks. So now. Still enough grip? I hope so. Okay, could go faster than this guy here in front. But let's be patient. These cars are nimble, yet not very powerful. And this is my problem corner, so to say. Oh, I never feel confident there. Not in this series and not with the Brazilian Stock Car Pro, which I raced here a lot. And yeah, you can brake so late in these cars due to the low top speed, of course, and, well, to them being light open wheelers. About 160 HP, what they've got. Yeah. Controllable up to a point, that's quite good. Let's say the room of corrections is a bit wider, a bit bigger than in other series. Yeah, it's a super beginner entry-level open wheeler class. Great driving here and fighting the AI. Not that I'm good in any sense, but or fast. But for me, the most important thing is the driving somewhat, relatable? Do you feel connected? And I can tell you, yes, definitely. And here it is also relatable to my personal experience, because I've driven this sort of car. I think it was called a Formula Ford in Germany on the Nürburgring, when I took place at a motorsports event from an agency. We drove cars with somewhat these specs. There were open wheelers, about 160 HP, H-pattern shifting. That's interesting. I mean, unlike F1 and other open wheeler cars, I've put the brake bias pretty much to the front. There's 60, 59 at the moment, right? And yet, these things won't lock up, which is a good thing, yeah, but there is a point when it becomes pretty loose and the rear seems to snap. So now, come on. Can I try something now into the first corner? I mean, this is the top speed spot here. No, I don't think so. No. They're pretty slow there, through there, I gotta say. At least these, shall we call them backmarkers? Like me. Oh, come on. All the momentum gone. Come on now. Over the curb, which the AI normally does not do. Oh, they're all, they're braking so late. There's hardly any room for a proper out-braking. You really have to be side by side to try something. I mean, I'm improving from lap to lap, yet it's not enough to be able to plow through the field. We're all pretty much together, similar pace. Not much happening, actually. Very little fights and overtaking maneuvers. Maybe that's an effect of the aggression on low, I don't know. Yeah, I think 100 AI is more than enough here for me. Wow. Maybe there's so much more room for improvement. Yeah, a lot of corrections here. What are my tires like? Yeah, okay. See that? 59. I mean, I'm also driving in January, so that might not be the hottest day in Brazil. Or wherever this track is. Okay, that's it then. Wow. Wasn't able... maybe that was the most satisfying 19th place I've ever had, really. If I knew a bit more about this series, this would be pretty cool for doing more with it, and the potential is great. And for me, out of the 3 I've driven so far, I think by far the most appealing and attractive. So, yeah, here's my rating. So guys, number 404, back with a British series that can't be more British. The Caterham Superlights at Catwell Park. Well, an epitome of club racing, I'd say. Again, AI strength is on 100. I qualified in last. Had to learn the track again with this car. Moreover, it was wet in the beginning, and I stayed on wet, so not much of a chance, but I know what to do to keep up with these guys, I guess. We're here at 6 p.m. driving into the sunset. Yeah. Caterham's Superlight. Superlight equals super cool, at least to some degree. Very agile cars where you need to keep the torque up, like in the cards, and you're constantly shifting. Yeah, that's a blessing and a curse at the same time. But again, the combo here, Caterham Superlight at Keppel Park, that's so fitting, and that's one of my main findings. Pick the right track for the class you are testing, right? It's, yeah, night or day. Oh man, this track is so good. It's club racing at its best, together with Ulton. So good. Long, winding corners, hidden apexes, so to say, like this one here. Up the crest, down the hill. Slow, fast. Everything you need. Not the most safe track, I'd say, in the world, but hey, it feels kind of natural and organic. Also, in this rural countryside look, great to look at, great to drive, and quite of a, let's say, counterpoint to modern Formula One or endurance racing even. Use the preset these series have to have, well, a sort of fitting, authentic, original frame to build upon. Can save you a lot of time. Well, I'm honestly struggling to keep up with these guys. Cool section here. And I mean, there's not much of a difference pace-wise, but it's so hard to overtake. I've never driven a Caterham in real life, so I don't know if the realization here is authentic or not. But what I can tell is that the experience here is quite rounded. Guys, come on. So, on it. Yeah. Oh, I'm also here. Now I'll go for it. Definitely. I told you. Aggression and stuff. Oh, he's still there. Huh. Still the whole train of cars. Not much of a difference here. I'm only 7 seconds, 8 seconds behind the leader. But pretty close racing. And I think, like with, well, most of the other series, you can build a proper championship out of the data, and maybe I can at least get into the top 20 eventually. Let's see. Yeah, not much of overtaking action. Seems pretty evenly matched. So, now my move there, a bit earlier on it. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. I'm afraid I won't be able to overtake these guys anymore. Let's see, it's all too winded and narrow here to try anything under fair conditions. Yeah. That's a drawback of this track, definitely. And here with the AI. But maybe also because the aggression level is just low. But let's see, maybe one more guy under acceleration. Yes, I think that worked out. So thank you, AI. Another solid experience. I mean, I did this race just for the second time here. The first time was I had misfires and couldn't accelerate anymore. I'm satisfied with that. So what time did I do? I did a 1:42.1, and the best guys, well, also, yeah, more or less the fastest lap even by me. Yeah, super evenly matched. Cool experience, guys. Cool experience. Almost on par with the F-Inter, I'd say. F-Inter had a bit more dynamics. Here, I think it seems a bit rubber bandy, so to say. But that could also be fixed with a proper custom AI. But in my opinion, also a series you should try out. And I think in real life, this is one of the most exciting club racing cars. I should put that one on my real life bucket list. While driving different series and cars for this video, actually, my top pick, my actual hidden gem is not in this video. And that's less for clickbaity reasons, but because I wanted to do a separate video on it in which I could properly appreciate it and give it the love that I think it deserves. So please check out my video on this real hidden gem in AMS2. You tell me now, what have I missed? Or did I drive something completely wrong here? Are there any more hidden gems according to your opinion? Write it down in the comments. For the time being, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Have a nice day. Happy driving in your favorite sim, and see you on the next one. Bye.